Square says no to exclusivity, and Sony ponies are pissed. Exclusivity is bad for gaming, and the publisher slash developers in general. The more people that can buy a game allows the company to make more money. Simple, right? Locking that game to one plastic box pigeonholes that game to a set number of potential buyers. This is like the same thing with Epic Game Store. People will wait a year for a game to be released on Steam rather than buy it from Epic. So Epic will shell out millions of dollars to lock a game on their storefront for no one to buy it until it goes on Steam. Well, back to what we're here for. Square Enix has announced that they are going back to a complete multi-platform strategy. So no more third-party exclusives on PlayStation. Boo freaking who. Square Enix will now aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy that includes Nintendo platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and PCs according to Square sales documents. Square has finally realized that the money they make from exclusivity deals does not cover the money they spend on development, nor does it account for the money they could have made selling it on multiple platforms. Congratulations, Square. You've seen the light, and it's time to open the floodgates. Everyone should be excited, except for, of course, it's PlayStation fanboys, or as we like to call them, ponies. So here's a tweet from Ronin Rakurai at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Monday, because obviously he doesn't have a job, stating, so an extra 300 copies of Square Enix games sold on Xbox and 2 million pirated copies on PC. Interesting. The problem at Square Enix is bad business decision. One of them was splitting Final Fantasy Remake into 3 parts. You'll be left with each iteration selling less copies than the last one. 300 copies? No. Every other Final Fantasy game is on Xbox already, except the ones that Square is complaining about not making money on. PC players are going to pirate it like Helldivers, that is literally carrying the game week after week. Here's one from Magomedov and whatever. PS5 owners are now treated like black people in 1939 USA. We are now second-class gamers, and neither Sony or Square care about us anymore. Just like black people had to give up their civil rights, we PS gamers are having to forfeit our exclusives. What in the fuck? I just had to read that dumb shit. Someone actually thought it was a good idea to tweet this out. And at the time, it got 40 likes. Tweets like this make the whole community look insane, and it doesn't help you one bit. Now from JRPG and Nate. Notice how many people are projecting their own feelings under the quoted tweet. Who believe that Square Enix catalog is largely exclusive when 90% of the games they release are multi-platform? It's amazing how misinformed some gamers can be in the information age. Literally, you owned yourself in this dumbass tweet. Just to clarify about 2 games in this. Octopath Traveler 1 was only on the Switch for a little over a year until it got ported to PC, then Xbox. It is not available on PlayStation. Octopath Traveler 2 is on everything except Xbox. It is multi-platform, but is now on every platform. This is an example of restricting some platforms, not making it available on all platforms. Owned in your own tweet, my guy. Now, if you want to read this long-ass tweet from Zubitech, be my guest. Just hit pause. I ain't reading the whole damn thing again. He has a tendency of writing these manifestos on how much he throats Sony on the daily. So I've seen this statement before about why would they port games to Xbox since it's only shipped 23 million consoles. But the problem is, if that's the case, they would not ship any games to Xbox at all. There's already Square Enix games on Xbox. More money is better than no money. Why do people follow this guy? There shouldn't be any exclusives. More people should get to play all games. Exclusivity is only good for fanboys to argue on Twitter about. It helps no one, and the industry is finally starting to see it. Take notes, Nintendo, you're next. If you like my video, like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.